Talkin Tomcats. I'm your host, Brittany Hill, and today we have Molly Jo Everett. She is a sophomore first baseman. Last year as a freshman, you played in all 33 games with a batting average of .327, 20 RBIs, and 5 stolen bases. Do you have any personal goals for this year that you want to make improvements from last season?
Yeah, I want to improve on all aspects of my game, both offensively, defensively, and just all aspects of like mental game and just to be prepared for everything.
That's very good. Have you ever heard the quote, any given team can win on any given night?
Yes.
Sure you have. And so do you believe in that quote?
Absolutely. I think that there's no point in going into a game if you already know who's going to win the game. And I mean, you look at national championships, how many times does a team go in undefeated and then they lose the national championship? I mean, our whole country loves that quote, we love our underdogs, and that's kind of what that quote is based off of.
What is your jersey number, and do you have any specific story behind it?
Actually, I was 12 coming into college, and one of our seniors was handing out the jerseys the fall of my freshman year, and she had number 12 in her one hand and number 17 in her other. Both same size, both were open, all the freshmen got to pick their jerseys, and I said, oh, number 12 is actually my number. And she goes, oh, well, you can't have that one. And I was like, I can't? And she goes, yeah, you have to have number 17. And I was like, well, why do I have to have number 17? Oh, you look like Elise. And Elise happened to be the first baseman who played the year before I graduated. We look very similar. And I was told I was not allowed to have my jersey. I had to have 17 because I looked like her. So it's kind of like a forced thing, but yeah, I like my number, so I think it's okay.
Was that her number then, I'm assuming?
Yeah, Elisa's number was 17, and so this senior basically told me I had to because we looked alike, so.
I do know who Elise is, and you guys have similar
She's a lot taller than me, but.
Right, so I guess you were forced to do it. That's a good way to, pick your college jersey for 4 years.
But I mean, I do like it though, so it all worked out, but yeah.
That's good. As a sophomore, you understand the importance of being a student athlete. So how do you find time to balance, practices, games, being on the road, because I know that sometimes you do get pulled out of classes, for games that are further away, and managing to get your homework done, to study, to get good grades, that sort of thing?
Well, coming to college, I came for academics, and just playing softball happened to be an added bonus. And but I know any given day, your softball career can be over because of an injury, and your college education is forever, and I'm busy on top of softball and school with everything else, but I make sure my whole day is scheduled back to back to back. I have strategic time management, no extra time in between anything, so then at the end of the day I can use all those little extra time that I would have had. And I mean, I study on the bus in between classes, even sometimes I get up before classes an hour or two just to study, but hey, it could, get it all done, so.
Yeah, that's very good. The team is headed to Florida for spring break. Are you guys prepared for, I'm assuming these are kind of the first games of the season?
Yes. Our first game is, it's a doubleheader Sunday, and I mean, we've been training all through the summer, just lifting, working out on our own, running, swimming. Then through the fall we had our fall ball, and then it's been all off season conditioning, and then preseason, and now we're all psyched to go. We're ready. It's about time for the season to start, so.
That's very good. Well, good luck in Florida. Have a safe drive down. This has been another edition of Talkin Tomcats. I'm your host, Brittany Hill. Thank you.